That's not a car, that's a fucking tank.
Black tank.
Literally, what the fuck?
There's nobody left to send out.
Hi friends, welcome back. Today I am joined by Thor and we are watching Batman Begins. As always, the reactions are going to be on both of our patrons, so make sure to go there. We're gonna have the entire trilogy up by now. This is part 2 of the video, so if you haven't seen part 1, check out the link in the description to make sure you've seen that before. We're going to be watching the second half of the movie and we're going to be discussing a little bit about our thoughts as I watch it for the first time. Oh, I am so scared for this lady. Okay, Batman, now's your time to shine. If there's ever been a moment, this is it.
That's right, we better run.
Oh damn, that's a good suit right there.
Falcone sent them to kill you.
Why?
Why? Did you really ask why? Has she been paying attention to what she's doing?
Who are you?
Someone like you. Someone who'll rattle the cages.
Does she really not recognize him? I love this about superhero movies. Like, everyone is so oblivious. They've known each other since they were kids. He puts his voice like one tone deeper and she's like, who is this man? Oh, it's gonna be the signal. Oh my god, I didn't think he was gonna use a person to make it, but I mean, it works.
Hopefully that light doesn't get hot.
He's gonna set somebody on fire, but he'll be like, well, at least I got my message across, so,
yeah.
you know, worth it. That's such a pretty shot. That sunset. Gotham reminds me a lot of New York. Is it supposed to be inspired by New York?
I think it's kind of some parts New York, some parts Chicago. It is supposed to be its own city, I believe.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
A fictional, you know.
No one takes the law into their own hands in my city. Understand?
Of course the police would be like, no vigilantes. Did they help us? Did something we can't do? Yeah, but like we can't acknowledge it.
And like all the bribes going on, that's fine. But one vigilante, like, oh, okay. Like, none of this.
We're crossing the line.
That's your nocturnal.
For billionaire playboys. 3 o'clock is pushing it.
Billionaire Playboy. Batman the Billionaire Playboy. That should have been the name of the movie.
Oh, to be the first of many injuries to come, it would be wise to find a suitable excuse.
Ow.
Polo, for instance.
Not learning.
Wayne do with his time and his money.
What does someone like me do?
Be involved in illegal fighting rings.
You start pretending to have fun, you might even have a little by accident.
The weapon itself is,
Missing.
Well, that's fun. Don't you just love misplacing weapons?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
well, a guy dresses up like a bat clearly has issues.
And your friends do not have swimwear.
Well, they're European.
The European.
I'm buying this hotel.
Oh my god.
Setting some new rules about the pool area.
Jesus, imagine being so rich that you can just like change the laws because like
Yeah.
Oh my god, sir.
Bruce? What are you doing?
Just swimming.
She looks like she's really into him.
Can't change the world on your own.
What choice do I have? When you're too busy swimming, down you may still be that same great kid you used to be. But it's not who you are underneath. It's what you do that defines you.
Oh shit. That one kind of hurt. But I mean,
Yeah.
she's not wrong. Your intentions matter, but only to a certain extent. Back with the good quotes.
I know about your experiments with the inmates of your nut house.
Oh shit, experiments.
I've been bringing your stuff in for months. So whatever he's planning, it's big. And I want it.
Oh, he's so not gonna go in.
Bet we should kill you.
And he can't get me in here. Not in my town.
Oh, it's not yours anymore, is it?
They scream and they cry.
I'll talk to the judge and see if I can get him moved to the secure wing at Arkham.
What the fuck? See, it's so interesting because he seems to be like such a small and like insignificant guy, but he actually ends up being significant just because he's working for like a bigger big bad, and he's so big that even his smaller people are still bigger than who you thought was the big bad. Like, this is This is some interesting shit right there.
I love that actor too. This is the first movie I saw Cillian Murphy. That guy who plays the doctor. I love him in everything he's in.
He's doing good. He looks so innocent.
Flash knows.
He won't talk.
He'll talk to me.
I've set up a massive task force to catch you. He thinks you're dangerous.
I can't believe they set up an entire task force. He did one thing. You're gonna tell me the police doesn't have better things to do than to set up a task force about somebody who did one thing? Like, you saw this person once.
That's what I'm saying, right?
I've got thoughts.
Where were the other drugs?
Oh my god, sir. He's shaking so much. I would cry.
Swear to me!
This is like that elevator ride at Disney.
Cops only go there when they're in force.
Do I look like a cop?
Jesus Christ. See, I'd be puking so hard Batman would give up on me. Also, what is it with having people upside down or him upside down? He seems to really like that.
What the hell is this?
Okay.
The other kids won't believe me.
What do you got? I thought he was gonna throw one of his little bat, you know. Oh shit. Oh, it's the mask.
You look like a man who takes himself too seriously.
What the fuck is in that thing?
If you want my opinion, you need to lighten up.
Oh shit, don't do that.
I mean, it's nice that it's raining and it's...
Yeah, because this isn't looking like he really threw himself off a building while he was on fire. I'm glad he's not scared of heights, because I'd be shitting my pants. Oh god. Those cuts to him as a kid are...
Why do we fall?
I love that it came back to that beginning.
Yeah.
Where he knows he needs to get back up.
2 days. It's your birthday.
Holy shit! Happy fucking birthday.
Some kind of hallucinogen.
It's fine. You did some acid the day before your birthday. We get it. We don't hear these excuses.
I analyzed your blood, isolating the receptor compounds.
Oh, I like that now they're working like together. They felt so distinct. I like that it joined.
I have to get back. I just wanted to leave this.
Thank you.
Girl!
My boss has been missing for 2 days, which in this town means that I should probably start by looking at the bottom of the river.
I love how she says that so calmly.
I think it's that or you can't go to work the next day. It's just too much.
Some of us have work to do.
You be careful.
Happy birthday.
I feel like he should tell her. She should know. If there's one person that should know, it's obviously her. Aw, I like how well they're connecting the flashbacks. Because it was not just about setting up his backstory, but about how it still connects and still affects him to this day.
Yeah.
Tell them that joke, you know.
That one joke. I'd be so offended if somebody told me my humor was that bad that I only had one singular joke.
I don't know if I have one just ready to pull up, though, for the occasion. I'm like, wait, hold on.
Oh, that's cool. Did he connect that to the cave? Somebody's got it all figured out, huh? See, if he was a reactor, he'd be ahead on videos, because he seems to be, like, very...
Oh, for sure. Billionaire production value? Come on.
His YouTube channel would be, like, Billionaire Reacts, too.
Bezos watches all the shows on Amazon.
I'm merging your department with archives. And I'm firing you.
Of course.
Did you get the memo?
That tone is so rude. I kind of want to slap him. Oh my god. Is it bad that I actually feel kind of bad for him? I feel like I shouldn't be.
If he's a horrible person, I don't think he knew what he was dealing with.
Yeah.
Complete psychotic breakdown just when he's about to be indicted.
Well, as you can see for yourself, there is nothing convenient about his symptoms.
I hate how nonchalant he is. And, like, he's creeping me out because of that.
Outside, he was a giant.
In here, only the mind can grant you power.
Damn.
Dr. Lehman at County General.
As you wish.
Don't get into the... Don't put yourself in it. I'm not getting close to that man, especially in a tight environment.
This is where we make the medicine. Perhaps you should have some.
Oh no.
Clear your head.
Yeah, girl. I love that he's not worried about, like, running after her. Oh, shit. least we know there's an antidote, so I'm not that concerned.
He's here. Who? The Batman.
He looks so happy, like so mawkish. I am ready to see Batman kick his ass. Let's go.
For a concentrated dose, the mind can only take so much.
I hope his priority is like saving her and then kicking his ass.
Taste of your own medicine, Doctor. Who are you working for? Ra's al Ghul.
Oh, fuck.
Isn't it just great that the police showing up is a bad thing, like in this city? Like the criminals literally call the police.
They're at that point, yeah.
But if you want to go in now, I'll be right behind you, sir.
He's like, you first. Lead the charge.
Hey!
I love that he's like, nah, I know the guy, I got this. He should think that if the Batman's there, he's got a reason, huh? Like, there must be other sketchy stuff there, sir. I wouldn't walk right in.
Get her downstairs. Meet me in the alley on the narrow side.
Okay.
I need to get her the antidote before the damage becomes permanent.
Run, Forrest, run.
Back up. What that?
Wait, how the fuck did he do that? Oh, God.
You're like, we were not trained for this.
This would literally be my biggest nightmare. I had a bat come into my house once, and I locked myself in my room for the rest of the night.
Really?
Like, I just surrendered. Yeah, I just went to sleep. I didn't even grab my laptop, I just ran. So if this happened to me... That's kind of really badass, okay?
I mean, come on.
Like, he's kind of killing it, okay?
Excuse me.
What a polite man.
Get my car. I brought mine.
Oh.
Yours.
Bro, that's not a car, that's a fucking tank.
Black. Tank.
Literally, what the fuck?
You've been poisoned.
That's definitely a way to make somebody be calm. I'd be calm. Her face.
You know, they say, like, you want a calm environment for a good trip. This is kind of the opposite of that.
Just a little. That was actually a decent parking skill, though. Like, he went right in the middle. Oh my god, is it gonna fly? Oh, fuck. The amount of property damage that this man is making, billionaires really have no care in the world, do they?
Not on a tree, he's flying on rooftop!
Imagine being on the radio, like that cop radio, hearing this shit. I'd be like...
I know.
He hasn't hit a single car. Like, that's a good driver right there.
I know. Like, was he doing driving with the ninja training too? Like, he's got that skill down.
Got him.
Oh, sweethearts, he's just gonna run you over. Oh.
Hope that cop had his seatbelt on.
How is she not throwing up if I was in a car going that fast?
Arrow on the ground. I lost him. We've lost visual.
How did he do that?
Yeah, I don't know exactly what technology he has for the stealth mode of the vehicle.
Stay with me.
Where the hell would she go?
What? There he is.
That's kind of cool. Oh, you're losing her, sir. Couldn't he have taken the antidote with him?
Yeah, that would have been smarter.
How do you feel?
He put her to sleep in a literally like a metal bed.
She's like, my back.
Some back pain. I'm sorry, sir.
Get these to Gordon, and Gordon alone. Trust no one.
What are they?
The antidote. Gordon to inoculate himself, the other for mass production.
Mass production.
Cream was just a pawn.
That is a lot to process after that night.
Yeah, I feel like he should have at least waited for her to be like, okay, cool. He's like, no, I'm gonna just knock you out right now, so, okay. It'd be really funny if she opened her eyes and she'd be like, oh yeah, it's you!
Not just your name, sir. It's your father's name. And it's all that's left of him. Don't destroy.
I love the loyalship that he has. Like, he really loves all of them. Imagine going from like going full speed at a tank to having to entertain a bunch of people at a party you don't want to be at.
There's no way I could do. No way. Like, no way I'm drinking the champagne smiling.
Hell no.
The key thing is, our company's future is secure.
Look at me, a face you can trust.
The itch. I feel like have you ever seen that party meme where it's everybody at a party and there's just a person in the corner?
Who were you working for, Crane?
Oh, it's too late. You can't stop it now.
It's so interesting to see the villains break, and that keeps happening over and over again, you know, because they do it with the other guy, and then now it's the doctor, and then, you know.
Unless you have a microwave emitter powerful enough to vaporize all the water in the main. A microwave emitter like the one Wayne Enterprise is just misplaced.
Misplaced?
That's my reaction to misplaced.
Really? Y'all gonna do that?
It's like, oh yeah, the nuclear codes we misplaced.
It's like, oops, sorry, like my bad. Just man error.
Am I pronouncing this right? Mr. Raz Al Ghul?
Oh shit, so it's really him. He's really alive.
You're not Ra's al Ghul.
Thank God.
Is Raz Al Ghul immortal?
That's not.
Are his methods supernatural? Surely a man who spends his nights scrambling over the rooftops of Gotham wouldn't begrudge me dual identity.
I'm not finished. To all of you phonies, all of you two-faced friends, you sycophantic suck-ups. Stop smiling. It's not a joke. Please leave. The party's over. Get out.
Now that's a speech.
Part of him probably actually wanted to say that.
Oh, 100%.
Really, you are gonna release Crane's poison on the entire city.
Then watch Gotham tear itself apart through fear.
Oh man, he really does want to destroy Gotham. Like, that's a way to do it. Oh, that's great. Oh my God, sir.
Despair. This is not how man was supposed to live.
Don't visit Brazil. You're not gonna like it, sir.
We sacked Rome, loaded trade ships with plague rats, burned London to the ground.
Why does he say it like he did it himself?
Or like those are good events in history, you know?
Like,
It's
sir!
like,
I took away your fear, and I showed you a path.
Not with
My
you.
greatest student.
Really?
To be you standing by my side, saving the world.
Greatest student?
I'll be standing where I belong. Between you and the people of Gotham.
good response.
Right?
Grows too wild, purging fire is inevitable and natural.
Now that's just mean, not the family home.
I know.
I feel like that's the one thing that can connect him to his family. And this bitch knows it.
He underestimated certain of Gotham's citizens, such as your parents.
Oh my God, was he the one? No, he didn't. No, he didn't.
Their deaths galvanized the city into saving itself, and Gotham has limped on ever since.
He wasn't responsible for it, right?
No, no.
Okay, because for a second I thought this was planned.
If someone stands in the way of true justice, you simply walk up behind them and stab them in the heart. You never did learn to mind your surroundings.
Alba! That's not fun.
Burned my house and left me for dead.
He did not leave you for dead.
Did the guy not tell him? He told the guy to tell him.
That's what I'm wondering.
It's interesting though, because his story really is vengeance.
Yeah.
Vengeance for what happened to his house. He was trying to get him to sort of follow down I don't know.
That's a really good point. Like, that is kind of his philosophy with his actions.
Yeah. Like, sir, we gotta let some things go. Stay in the past. Vengeance is not good for your heart.
How many for maximum security?
Every one of them.
Oh, that's great. It's the purge. Oh, yeah, boy.
I hope you're not a member of the fire brigade.
Oh my God, he's going into the fire. Aw.
What of all those push-ups if you can't even lift a bloody log?
Oh, wow. It's interesting to see what works for him. There are certain words and things that people say to him that really help him sort of snap out of it and become more powerful.
Yeah.
I think he's really somebody who works out of spite, if that makes sense.
Or to, like, prove someone wrong, too, you know? It's
Yeah,
like him
yeah,
doubting his
exactly.
abilities. Like, watch me, I got this.
That's a cool shot.
I wanted to save Gotham. I failed.
No, you got this.
Why do we force?
Aw.
So that we can learn to pick ourselves up.
That's so cute.
You still haven't given up on me.
Never.
He treats him in a similar way that I think his dad would if he was still alive.
I agree. I mean, Alfred is amazing.
I love that man.
Counteracts Crane's toxin. Hopefully you won't need it.
Unless he's got some way of getting that crap into the air.
Yeah, about that.
I don't know how to tell you this, but have you ever heard of weapons being misplaced?
Gentlemen, time to spread the word. And the word is panic.
Oh, fuck. Okay. Well, they don't have the mass antidote, so what are we gonna do now, huh?
Yeah, they are in trouble.
That's not a great look for Gotham.
Come on, somebody talk to me. Come on!
What the hell? This literally looks like the Purge.
Yeah, I mean, it was already like a tense situation before, and then now everyone is hallucinating. Come on.
Gordon! All the city's riot police are on the island with you.
Oh my god. Fuck.
There's nobody left to send out.
Oh, fuck. That was a great, great entry.
The monorail follows the water mains to the central hub beneath Wayne Town.
Oh my god, they're using his own...
I know, right? Like the legacy of his family.
Ah, that's painful.
Your help.
What do you need?
Can you drive stick?
Oh shit, there we go. Couldn't save the world.
Yeah, same here. I'd be like, no, it's not automatic. The Batmobile, really?
Here to help.
Oh wow. Smart?
It's like you're not that strong when she has the antidote.
This poor kid. Don't freak.
Don't peek.
I'm glad he stopped her from killing somebody.
You could die. At least tell me your name.
It's not who I am underneath, but what I do that defines me.
Oh.
Bruce?
Plot twist! Also, how long do we think he spent in the mirror trying to deepen his voice to get to Batman's voice?
Oh, he definitely rehearsed. He was in the cave, like hearing the echo, for sure.
I like the lights in the background through the fog. It's so cool. Oh! Oh, smart.
That guy holding on.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
I love that Batman put like Google Maps in his car.
That's pretty good driving for the commissioner for his first time, man.
He's also really good. Okay, maybe not the best driver. Oh shit. I love that he just imprinted on this cop and now he has to like do all this stuff that he definitely didn't sign up for.
Yeah, and so much is depending on him doing it correctly.
Don't be afraid, Bruce.
Why isn't he calling his bats? Call your bats, boy.
You are just an ordinary man on a cape. That's why you couldn't fight injustice.
See, that's what's gonna make him stop, make him snap. That was good.
Learn to mind your surroundings.
Oh shit! I love when they use the quotes against it. Like
I know.
Finally learn to do what is necessary. I won't kill you. But I don't have to save you.
he learned from his mistake, huh? Are we safe?
Does he get to keep the car now?
Oh, probably.
Fox, I seem to remember firing you. You did. I got another job. Yours.
Yes! I love that.
His public reputation is not so great.
Playboy lifestyle.
Important thing is that my company's future is secure.
Now that's a big fuck you, huh?
Didn't you get the memo?
See, they always use the lens. I love this. This is so great. Hey, it's the end of the movie and she's alive. I'm pleasantly surprised.
Hey, she made it.
Oh yeah, give us some romance. Good ending. I'm scared. I feel like that's the moment where they pull a "except nothing was alright" kind of thing.
Man I loved. The man who vanished. He never came back at all.
Oh.
Maybe someday when Gotham no longer needs Batman, we'll see him again.
Oh fuck, that's so sad. It's like, cause he,
And you say that after the kiss?
That's just mean. This is misleading, okay?
I know.
Father would be very proud of you. Just like me.
I mean, now he has to rebuild his entire father's legacy because the metro thingy's gone, the house is gone.
Well, Sergeant.
Oh, it's lieutenant now.
Congratulations.
Leaves a calling card.
I'll look into it.
Oh wait, is it like the actual Joker? Like the character, the Joker?
I never said thank you.
And you'll never have to.
That's just cool. I liked it. That was really fun.
I mean...
Honestly, props to Christopher Nolan. That was a good... Oh, of course he wrote it. Yeah, that was a question that I was going to ask if he had also written it.
That's what I wasn't sure myself either, actually. Because I know he sometimes writes things, and I know he works a lot of times with his brother, Jonathan Nolan, who I think writes a lot of his screenplays. That's actually
really
who
awesome.
I thought wrote this, yeah.
I'm pleasantly surprised. Because I figured that it would be an interesting movie, but I wasn't sure how much I was going to like it because I'm not that into action. I feel like I've told you this before. Like,
yeah.
I don't watch too many superhero things. It's just never been my thing because of the action, like, behind it. But I feel like right now, the fact that this was so, like, the screenplay and the dialogue behind it was so great that I feel like it made the action more exciting even because, you know, it was so well made and so well tied together.
I forget the first time you said it, but the first time you're just like, oh, the script is so good. I was like, okay, good. You're going to like this movie because I wasn't sure. Like, it is very action. No, it's not your genre normally.
It is.
And that's something I was noticing too, like how good, you know, rewatching it has been a few years. Like, I'm like, the dialogue is really good.
It's insane. Like, there was so many, like, deep things. Like, I feel like I actually really want to take a second to, like, read the script for this movie because there's so many, like, dialogue that was, like, extremely meaningful, not just to, like, the movie, but, like, to life. It felt very deep. You know what I mean? There were so many things that they said that really resonated with me that I thought were so brilliant. And I wouldn't have expected that from a superhero movie. No offense, but I just feel like, I don't know, if I'm looking for, like, good dialogue, that's not exactly where I would turn to. Because I feel like I would have expected it to be more about the action, but I feel like this movie, especially the beginning, was extremely focused on building up the character relationships and the backstory, and that was all done through dialogue. And so I think it really worked out well because it was a perfect balance of both, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. No, I completely agree. I think sometimes, you know, we've seen lots of different types of origin movies and, you know, some are better than others. I think a lot of times the focus is on like, oh, where's their power from? What's their suit or this, you know, things that are the surface level things. This movie, I think the emphasis, like we had the fun gadgets, we had those parts as well, like a good superhero movie, but there was a real emphasis on like the motivation, the psychology,
that was really
philosophy.
Good. It helps you understand who he is and it makes me like him more. Because, you know, for a second I was worried, like right in the beginning of the movie, I was worried he was going to kill the guy. Because I feel like sometimes you're not a bad person, but if you're given the wrong influences, you can make the wrong choices. And it can be hard to go back from that. Because I feel like some things that you do might just send you into a spiral that it's hard to sort of get out from. So I was worried that he was going to, like, you know, kill the guy that they asked him to. But I feel like just seeing him stand up for that really told me everything I needed to know about him as a character and how set he is on his convictions. And that's what really made me like him. I feel like that was the point that I was officially hooked. And I was like, I like this man. Did he just burn an entire house to the ground? Yeah, because he has no appreciation for money, but I still like him. You know, he's a good character.
That's true to his backstory as a billionaire growing up. He never truly, the property damage never sank in.
I'm I'm honestly still offended that they didn't call this movie Playboy Millionaire or Billionaire. Like, that is a lost opportunity there. Like, is Batman important?
Yeah, that was the alternate title. They almost released, the studio was like, no, we have to put Batman, you know.
I like how this movie seemed to have like so many different things, because it was like focused on the dialogue, it was focused on the action, and there was also some romance in the end. Because I want to talk about that ending, because that really hurt. You know, it's like, I feel like they always say in this sort of superhero stuff where it's like, you have to either pick the city or pick love. And I mean, when she kissed him, I was like, oh, it's fine. Like, he can have both. He's fucking Batman. He's gonna defy the odds or whatever. And then to have her sort of back away after that really hurts, because I feel like especially the fact that she kissed him means that, like, yeah, she does have feelings for him. She just doesn't want to, / she feels like she can't act on them. And it's also just heartbreaking that she sees him as a totally different person, which I sort of get, but it's just sad. Because I feel like I was definitely concerned for her. I feel like after they killed the parents, I was like, okay, so basically nothing is off the table. And like I said, I really should have seen this coming. Origin stories, I feel like they always kill the parents, don't they? But I really thought that scene, like the purpose of that scene, because it felt like so coincidental. I think what's interesting about the parents' death is that, like, it wasn't premeditated. You know, it's not like his entire, like, sort of, because I feel like the parents' death is his origin story more than like being stuck in the cave with the bats, right? That's just sort of his fears and how he channeled that. But I feel like his origin story itself is the parents. And it's interesting that happened, like, by complete coincidence. Like, it could have not happened, you know?
Yeah.
Had he not felt sick, or, like, I don't know, had they gone out of the opera 1 minute before or 1 minute after, you know, like...
Exactly.
There's so many if blah, blah, blah had happened, you know? Like, what if he had peed before he left? Like, there are just so many different things that could have happened that wouldn't have led to this. So I think that was what was interesting about that scene, you know?
Well, I mean, I definitely do, like, see that in so many important things that happen. And I wonder if there's a significance with, you know, the scene where he was about to kill the guy who killed his parents. Like, imagine if he had been a little bit closer when he walked out, because he was going to do it.
Yeah. If it had been, if the person who was shooting needed 1 minute more to actually make the shot.
Exactly.
Yeah, I feel like that would have changed his entire life, right? Because I feel like I said, there's some things you can't get away from.
Yeah.
You know? And I feel like it's an interesting talk that they bring up of the difference in between vengeance and justice. It's not the same thing.
Yeah.
Right? Oh,
yeah,
man.
and I really like how the villain he deals with in this first movie isn't someone, you know, just trying to take over for power or, like, rule the city. It's someone who almost is doing something that he started off doing, like with the path of vengeance, who sees the evil of the city, sees the criminality, and is like, this is horrible, but just takes it to an extreme. And, like, you could almost see that as, like, representing he overcame that temptation personally, and then he has to take over, like, an antagonist who embodies that kind of harsh philosophy.
It's true. It's almost like he's fighting against what could have been a version of himself had he made different choices in his life. Really.
Yeah. What did you think, like, in particular about Christian Bale, like, as the role of Bruce Wayne, Batman, like, as the lead character?
Thank you all so much for watching this with us. We hope you enjoyed. If you would like to, make sure to join our patrons. We already have the reaction to the other 2 movies up in there, so this should be fun. And we really appreciate you all for watching. Make sure to subscribe, and we will see you next week for The Dark Knight.